Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. Disorganization and lead the government downhill. Secondly, we must radically alter the content of our degree courses and orient them to the present day needs and problems so that they become more useful and effective. Thirdly, we must make a social and community approach to education to supplement the individual approach to which we have been accustomed so far. In the past, it was enough to get a young man into an engineering college and send him out with a good degree in his subject, but this is hardly enough at present. And while we are training a young man to be a good engineer, we must simultaneously take steps to build up the industry in which he can find advocate employment. In other words, a large and intensive program of national reconstruction has to be developed side by side with our plans of educational expansion. These programs are by no means easy to develop, but nothing worthwhile is ever easy. The significance of these measures is obvious, and they will therefore have to be developed intensively. They will need a large increase in our investment in higher education. But what is even more important, it will need better planning and dedicated and sustained effort on the part of our teachers and students. Our universities and colleges will have to be abandon the ivory tower existence to which they are largely accustomed and relate their programs of teaching and research to the life needs and aspiration of the people, in addition to training and research which are their traditional function and whose performance should be improved. They will not have to assume responsibility for worthwhile and challenging programs of adult education and social or national service in which their students and teachers would be effectively involved. This will enable them to send our year after year large bands of young men and women who are competent, dedicated to the service of their country with a sense of social responsibility and committed to national development. In its turn, this will help the nation to prosper and the economy to grow so that there will be more and better employment opportunities for the increasing number of young men and women who will continue to flow out of the institution of higher education. A golden circle has thus set in a vigorous action for self improvement by universities and colleges, economic growth, and national programs, and these in their turn leading to larger investment of resources in higher education for future and its still further development both in quantity and quality.